Paying tribute to Oleta Adams and John Cushon, her husband, was so vital to making Affirmations special this last go round. I think that was it added an element to the concert that not only gave us the gravitas of having an incredible artist like Oleta and John and what they've contributed, but it also felt like we were continuing to dig deep into purpose, you know what I mean? And that not only do we worship God, but we honoring each other and honoring those who've come before us.
Born in Seattle and raised in Yakima, Washington, the daughter of a minister, Oleta Adams began her musical journey at Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church. It was in 1989 that Roland Orzabal and Kurt Smith of British band Tears for Fears stopped in to hear her sing. Blown away, they invited her to join their European tour and appear on their The Seeds of Love album. Oleta returned to the U.S. to a record deal and her first solo album, which Roland Orzabal produced. After touring with legends such as Tears for Fears, Phil Collins, Michael Bolton, and Luther Vandross, Oleta Adams became a legend in her own right, with 4 Grammy nominations and over 2.5 million records sold. Her impassioned single, Get Here, became the unofficial anthem of the 1991 Gulf War, soaring to #1 in the UK.
Her contributions musically span like 4 decades. She is a phenomenal vocalist, pianist, but more so than that, she's a wonderful woman of God. She's a tremendous Christian. She had one of her Grammy nominations was for her gospel album.
So tell me, you have some history here in Kansas City, right?
Quite a history. I came here for the first time in 1975. I've had a wonderful time here in Kansas City. The people have been great. I've lived here since the 80s.
Okay, so tell me some about your music collaborations. You've collaborated with all kinds of artists, right?
I have. I've been very, very fortunate to work with Tears for Fears and to go on tour with them and to also be the featured artist with Phil Collins and his big band.
Oleta is a big deal. She's played every major festival she and John have. Her song "Get Here" was the soundtrack for during the Gulf War. "Get Here," it was a huge hit, and people. I have friends all over the world that love her and know her music. And I found out she was retiring. I knew it was coming, but I was like, no, okay. So let me do something for you. Can we at least tell you thank you as a city? And she's so humble. She really wasn't keen on it at first. She really was just like, I'm good. I just want to, be an old lady and retire, whatever she said. I said, man, okay, whatever. And fortunately, John probably helped me to talk her into it. And she said yes.
Welcome to the stage, Mr. John Cushon and the legendary, incomparable Mrs. Oleta Adams. Would y'all come up here with me? Come on up here with me. We got some stuff we want to... She looks exactly the same as... We love you so much.
Holy, 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 holy is the Lamb. Holy is the Lamb. Lord, you're faithful. You never let me down. You're so faithful, Jesus. Yes, you are. Oh, more faithful.
And so we just celebrate her. I just wanted to take time to celebrate her legacy, celebrate how incredible she is, and what she's meant to Kansas City and the world. And I think it was a God thing. It made my concert about 35 minutes longer than I planned on it being. But you know what? It was worth every moment to hear her and John, and to hear John's how much he supported her, because he's a tremendous musician as well. He's a music educator and teaches percussion and has quite the legacy of his own, and their work together for like 40 years has birthed some of the most beautiful collaborations in the world.
This is so overwhelming. The one thing we did say before we came out a couple days ago, I said, because she was still having issues with doing all this, but we just said it's so fitting that we're doing this in the United Methodist Church. We've been a member at Old Mission United Methodist for over 34 years. That's our delegation right there. But I don't even know where to begin. I can tell stories, so I won't. But I'm just along for the ride. I will say that my childhood dream was I wanted to play music to see the world, and now I'm done. We didn't retire from seeing the world. We retired from the angst and the stress of travel and the not knowings, but we had a great ride. Praise God.
And then she gets up and walks up on stage and she just addresses the room in the most godly and yet chill way.
All of you, there's just so much. And Isaac, why did you do this? So I used to lie in bed and think to myself, I wonder when I die, who's gonna show up? But you know what? You can go ahead and throw my body in the ground, child. I decided there's nothing that could be greater than this. Nothing.
And so the interviewers ask her all the time, you got a jazz career, you have R&B, but you also do gospel. Is that not a conflict of interest? And she specifically said in one of the interviews, I'm not a Christian, sometimes. I'm not a Christian on some days and on another. I'm a Christian all the time, every day of my life, everywhere I go. I take the Lord with me.
What I see it as it's all a part of me. It's not that I can be a Christian on half a day and not a Christian on another. I'm always a Christian 24/7. And it's something I'm working on all the time.
And I thought that is so powerful, because how many artists and things like that want to actually have a career and do and go where God has somewhere different for you to go, and you want to follow your heart and sing the songs you want to sing. She's the real deal. She walks the walk and talks the talk, and she walks out that which she talks, and it's not fake. She and John are the most genuine, and they are so, at their church, they're just, Oleta and John, he's an elder, I think, in the church, ordained, and they are very involved in ministry. It's not just, we go to church sometimes. No, they do it. They mean ministry there. And so I think how ironic is that, that people would at one point wanted to persecute her for that, when her heart is extremely compassionate and driven for the church. So that is to say, you will get a chance to see that. You get a chance to hear her heart. You'll get a chance to see the tribute. You get a chance to see what it's like when other artists pay tribute to, and what it was like for us to celebrate the awesome artistic contributions that John and Oleta have left with us.